Hey there, language learners. Welcome back to English Headquarters 360, your ultimate destination for mastering English from every angle. I am thrilled you've joined us today because we're about to dive into a topic that is crucial. For every English beginner out there, we all know that learning a new language can be challenging. And making mistakes is part of the process. But what if I told you that there are 5 common pitfalls that many beginners fall into? And better yet, what if I could show you how to avoid them? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do in today's video. So, grab your notebooks and get ready to take your English skills to the next level as we explore the 5 biggest mistakes English beginners make and how to fix them. Mistake number 1. Focusing too much on grammar and not enough on speaking practice. Now, don't get me wrong, grammar is important. It's the backbone of any language. But many beginners get so caught up in memorizing rules that they forget the ultimate goal of communication. They spend hours poring over textbooks, trying to perfect their understanding of tenses and sentence structures, but when it comes to actually speaking, they freeze up. The fix: balance is key. While you should definitely study grammar, make sure you're dedicating just as much time, if not more, to speaking practice. Try to use the language in real-life situations, even if it's just talking to yourself in the mirror. Join language exchange groups, find a conversation partner, or use language learning apps that focus on speaking skills. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes when you speak. In fact, it's through these mistakes that you'll learn and improve the fastest. Mistake number 2. Translating word for word from their native language. This is a trap that many beginners fall into. They think in their native language and then try to translate each word directly into English. The result? Sentences that sound awkward and unnatural to native English speakers. The fix: start thinking in English. I know it sounds challenging, but it's possible with practice. Begin by learning common English phrases and expressions rather than individual words. When you encounter a new concept, try to understand its meaning in English rather than finding an equivalent in your native language. Immerse yourself in English media, watch movies, listen to podcasts, read books, and pay attention to how native speakers express ideas. Over time, you'll start to internalize the language patterns and think more naturally in English. Mistake number 3. Being afraid to make mistakes. Fear of making mistakes is perhaps the biggest obstacle for many language learners. They're so worried about saying something wrong that they end up not saying anything at all. This fear can seriously hinder progress and prevent learners from gaining valuable speaking experience. The fix: embrace your mistakes. Remember, every error is an opportunity to learn. Native speakers are usually very understanding and appreciative of those trying to learn their language. They won't judge you for mispronouncing a word or using the wrong tense. In fact, most will be happy to help you improve. So, take a deep breath, push past that fear, and start speaking. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. Mistake number 4. Neglecting listening skills. Many beginners focus so much on speaking and reading that they forget about the importance of listening. But understanding spoken English is crucial for effective communication. Without good listening skills, you might find yourself lost in conversations or misunderstanding important information. The fix: make listening practice a priority. There are countless resources available for improving your listening skills. Start with simple audio materials designed for learners, then gradually move on to more complex content like podcasts. Use broadcasts and movies without subtitles. Pay attention to different accents and speaking speeds. Try to listen actively, don't just hear the words, but try to understand the meaning and context. And remember, it's okay if you don't understand everything at first. The more you practice, the better you'll become. Mistake number 5. Sticking to a limited vocabulary. Many beginners learn a set of basic words and phrases and then stop expanding their vocabulary. They rely on the same words over and over, which limits their ability to express themselves fully and understand more complex English content. The fix: make learning new words a daily habit. Set a goal to learn a certain number of new words each day or week. But don't just memorize the words, learn how to use them in context. Read widely in English books, articles, blogs, and pay attention to new words and how they're used. Use flashcards or vocabulary apps to review words regularly. And most importantly, try to use new words in your own speaking and writing. The more you use a word, the more likely you are to remember it. Now, let's wrap things up with some final thoughts. Learning English, or any new language, is a journey. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. By avoiding these common mistakes and implementing the fixes we've discussed, you'll be well on your way to becoming a confident and fluent English speaker. Remember, focus on communication over perfection. Practice speaking as much as possible, even if you make mistakes. Try to think in English rather than translating. Don't be afraid of errors, embrace them as learning opportunities. Make listening practice a priority, and continuously expand your vocabulary. And here's a bonus tip: be patient with yourself. Language learning takes time, and everyone progresses at their own pace. Celebrate your small victories along the way, and don't get discouraged by setbacks. With consistent practice and the right approach, you'll be amazed at how quickly your English skills improve. Before we sign off, I want to remind you that here at English Headquarter 360, we're committed to helping you master English from every angle. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our daily lessons and tips. Do you have any other common mistakes you've encountered in your English learning journey? Or maybe you have some additional tips to share? Drop them in the comments below. Let us learn from each other and create a supportive community of language learners. Thank you for joining me today on this exploration of common English learning mistakes and their solutions. Remember, every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal of English fluency. Keep practicing, stay curious, and most importantly, enjoy the journey. Until next time, this is English Headquarter 360. Your one-stop HQ for everything English. Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in our next video. Take care and happy learning.